All right, Steps is here. I'm gonna keep this raw, unedited, just as it is. I'm not gonna add anything to it. I'm not gonna do anything. We're just gonna have a raw product today because I want to talk about the demise of iArcade. Right? Obviously, I got one behind me. I got it on clearance. Basically, I got it for $2.99, and I didn't pay shipping on it. Right? And the one I had before that I sold, I also got for $2.99, and I sold it because I thought that iArcade was basically over, that it was going to end. And I also had dealt with a lot of drama around it, and I didn't like looking at it. But the truth of the matter is, a lot of that drama, a lot of that BS, shouldn't have been there to begin with, right? And there was a lot of people that just did not have any purpose to their life. Their purpose was to bash people and bash this product. And that's not a good way to be. And I'm sure I'll get a lot of shit for saying that. But the truth of the matter is there's better things to do. So anyway, that being said, I feel really bad for Jong. I feel really bad for Michael. This was Jong's dream. And the man went out there, despite having a failed company before, and said, I'm going to try this. I'm going to do this. This is my dream. And he did it. Now, granted, it lasted a couple of years. It didn't last forever. And in the end, there was a failure. But the man went out there and did it despite the risk, despite the challenges, which is more than many of us could say. He doesn't have to look in the mirror at the end of his life and say, what if? He went and tried. And I think that is an amazing message in itself. Jong was really nice, always welcome arms, always had the best conversations with Jong, and he welcomed everybody in, and he probably even shared too much. That ultimately may have hurt his company a great deal. And Michael, I hung out with Michael in Chicago. Michael is a great guy. He loves video games. He says he doesn't want to leave. He was really the voice of iArcade. Because it started with Jong and Colin, but it turned to Michael's vision almost. And Jong was there still, but Michael was the driving force, the one we always saw and the one we always asked questions of. And Michael did an amazing job, and I can't wait to see what Michael does next. But I bought this cabinet behind me again because I wanted to experience those games that I had. You know, I had almost 100 games. Now I have like 110 games. I wanted to have the ability to play those games I already purchased, enjoy them again, and I wanted to hang out with the iArcade community again. The community was what made me fall in love with the arcade. When I saw Jong and Colin streaming originally, it made me want an iArcade. It was never about the games they offered at first. It was just about the community. It was cool. Everybody seemed very pleasant and nice. You know, there were some people that changed that, but at the end of the day, of all the communities that I've been in, that has some of the most legit, honest, greatest people. And so I bought it again because I had a feeling it was going to end, but I wanted to enjoy it for a little bit before it did. I wanted to enjoy those games, and I wanted to hang out with the iArcadians again. iArcadians being anyone that owns an iArcade and enjoys the iArcade, according to Jeff Rainwater. Anyway, I really have loved being on the Friday night arcade show. It's been the absolute best, best night of the week for me. I always look forward to it. And though I'm probably not going to continue to do the arcade community challenge, that was a fun night. I will continue to throw iArcade into my streams and shows because we have more life. And this is what I was hoping for. When I bought it again, I had a sneaking suspicion that this was about to be done. But I bought it anyway because I saw that Glen's hands were in the pot. And I saw that the deck was coming out, that I was going to be able to play light gun games. That would be something really cool to have in my small home arcade. I only have 3 arcades at this point, although I'm thinking I'm going to add a couple more, but I don't think I'll ever have too many. So the fact that I could get Sinden light guns on here will be awesome. And the fact that I can now add more games and switch between the original iiRcade Vision and the batocera or Raspberry Pi or whatever I put on the other side, and there's just a switch for that, that is exactly what I wanted. That is exactly what I wanted. Like, I was talking to people, everybody said, oh, when this is over, Mystery Encoder is going to release the Gauntlet, and there's going to be a mod, a sideload mod. And you know what? That's great. That's good. I don't have any problem with Mystery Encoder doing that at this point since it's over. But I like Glen's option the best for me because it's what my envisionment was of what I ultimately would want when I bought this $299 cabinet, because I thought this is a thing. This could happen. And so my best thoughts were we get a Glen's deck, I get Sinden light guns, I could add more games. That's what I wanted. And I wanted to keep the old side too. So it's the best of all worlds. His price point is phenomenal, $169.99. That's great. Really, this is a win-win. Like, we got the worst news that they're closing, but like, honestly, the news that we could mod this thing and have the deck and have Sinden light guns and add House of the Dead, add the games that we want to add, we're in a better situation. You know, we're in a better situation as far as games, at least. As far as a community aspect, maybe not. Which in a lot of ways makes me sad. But I'm hoping that a lot of us still hang out, still play games, whether it's on the iiRcade, whether it's on the @games, whether it's on Fightcade, whether it's on PlayStation or Xbox or whatever have you, right? It's just been a really good time. I'm so glad that I ended up going to Chicago and meeting Jong, meeting Michael, meeting a lot of YouTubers, and I'm going to do my best to try to get to Cleveland. And I'm both sad and happy at the same time. I'm going to pre-order the deck. It's going to be great. It gives me a great life for this nice arcade. You watch my review. It really, really breaks it down. And the quality of this thing is amazing. So the quality plus the ability to add more, I'm happy. I really am. But I am sad. I'm sad. I'm sad for Michael and Jong. I don't know how much Colin was involved at this point, but Colin was awesome. I'm sad for the people that we kind of lost along the way. And yeah, but I'm looking forward to the Friday Night Arcade Show. Continuing, I'm looking forward to putting in some iiRcade content when it allows and when it's appropriate. I'm looking forward to trying out new products and new things as I continue to evolve my channel, which at this point is a hodgepodge of things. We got home arcade. I'm doing a ton of shmups. I'm not getting the most views on it, but I don't care. I'm having so much fun with the shmups. Expect more shmups. The fight game community, man, I just very blessed, very lucky, and I'm very blessed and lucky that the iiRcade is going to live on in another way, and that this cabinet is going to have a greater purpose. Anyway, good luck to Michael and his future endeavors. Good luck to Jong. I hope this process is quick and seamless for you. And Glen, thank you. I'm looking forward to seeing more. The more you could do, the more you could bring, Glen, the better. And I'll see you all in the next video, which won't be too long.